Well, what a joy it has been today to talk to these dear people about the Word of God and what the Lord's saying. I just want to tell you that we're ending up this year, and some people don't ever know how to turn loose of the last year. But I believe God's closing that door, and He's opening a new door, a new vista for you. And there are great things ahead of you. I know that you're a pastor. I know his heart. I know his wife, his whole family. I know that God has His hand upon them, and there are great, great things ahead of you as you follow the ways of God and follow this dear pastor. I want to say to you that I think you've chosen the right name. I love that name that the pastor just gave me. I remember when I was a kid, it was during the Depression. My dad worked 2 jobs. One, he took the check and gave it to the church to pay the payments on the building. Nobody else gave. And then he had 1 check that he paid to support us as a family. But one of the checks that he got one time, they said half of the check, you take it out and trade. And we didn't know what it was going to be. So we got that, and it was a lot of canned goods that they gave us. And on those different canned goods, you didn't know what you were going to have. The reason we got those canned goods was because they were mislabeled. You didn't know whether you were going to open a can of peaches or a chili. You didn't know. It was quite a surprise. So we'd gather around and find out what we're going to have that day. You know, I look at churches as labels. Sometimes they have the right name. They have Church of Christ or Assemblies of God or something else. That doesn't mean anything. It's what happens inside that church. You can have the most beautiful name and the greatest facility, but unless the glory of God fills that place. And the glory of God's going to follow, and He's going to go before you. He's going to be with you all the time. You all move into this new year and say that's a past season. Now, God, we have new seasons that we're going to have. One thing, Lord, what are you saying to us? We want everything that you have. God bless you, and Happy New Year to you. God bless you.